So, welcome, my dear Rotarian friends, to yet another lovely episode of Alpha Bytes. What is Alpha Bytes? Did you bite your apple today? Did you have any sound bites with your wife? Alpha Bytes is the initiative of DG Sandeep Agarwala and Dr. Manish Motwani, who are trying to merge and synchronize between the 4 or 5 zones of our district. So Rotarians from Palghar can get to know Rotarians from Bombay Pier, and all of us not only know each other but enjoy each other's company. The Alpha year is very, very fortunate to have this year with us a gentleman as an Alpha president who has the word Sangeet and the word Modi in his name. Can you imagine? We have Sangeet and Modi as our Alpha president. What more do you want in one lifetime? Welcome, Sandeep.
Hey,
Welcome,
Rupen. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on this show.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Having studied engineering from Manipal, Sangeet did his master's in computer science from Illinois. A very successful businessman, he had his own IT company and a commodities trading business. But what is of real surprise to all of us is that Sangeet was a professor at the University of Illinois after completing his master's. And in the year 1991, he was awarded the prize for the best professor of the year. Sapna and Sangeet live with his parents in Juhu. Daughter is in San Francisco and is a teacher for special kids, and son-in-law is also in the teaching profession. Their son is an IT engineer in a company in Vancouver. Not too many of you may know that Sangeet actually comes from royalty. Yes, royalty. That is why he joined the Rotary Club of Royals and is a charter member and current president of the club. So, welcome Sangeet.
Thank you again.
I would like to ask you a few questions. Which committee have you headed in your club that gave you the most pleasure, Rotary pleasure?
I have been a director of quite a few committees, but the one closest to my heart, probably even more than the presidency, is being the youth director. I love working with the youth. So much fresh energy every time you meet them. The ideas and the amount of energy they bring to you, and you start feeling young too. I'll give a small example. See, the Rotractors wanted to choose the president for their club. And I told them, "Arey, chun lo kisi ko bhi yaar." And they said, "No, uncle, we have to go through the process. Clean and transparent process." They gave them nomination forms. 5 people filled the forms, and then they had interviews. Everybody gave presentations. They had a debate, and then they selected the right candidate. That's an example I gave you. But other than that, the games, the sports, the ideas they come up with, there's so much to learn. Sometimes I believe we can learn from road tracks and use them in our club and the district level to make it better.
Absolutely. Well said, Sangeet. Now a question which is actually a huge possibility. If tomorrow you were to become DG, what changes would you want to bring about in the district?
Wow, that's a tough one. There'll be quite a few things. I would like to change, certainly, if I do get to that level. One is, remove the dirty politics from the top to bottom. It's too much. I mean, I want to feel comfortable where, with the district level. Secondly, the election process should be a transparent one. May the best candidate win. That should be the process. Why can't we have a debate between 2 candidates or 3 candidates? Whoever is the possible candidate, let's have a debate and let the people choose who is the better candidate. Instead of just because Rupen likes someone and Rupen has a team of people to supporting someone, and that better person doesn't get the votes and someone not qualified gets the vote. How is it fair? That's not a fair system. I mean that's what I believe, honestly. Thirdly, I have to request, I will do this, reduce the expenses, please, See, for all the presidents, the way it becomes, starting from pre-pets till we are done, we have to 3-4 lakhs rupees at least every president has spent to be through with that year. Let's cut down the expenses. Not everybody is comfortable, and people should get value for the money. That's what I would, at least few things I would like to change when if I become a DJ.
Very well said. All DGs, please note that you have a serious contender here in Sangeet. He is likely to become DG, and these are the changes that he will bring in. And of course, if there is a debate between the two candidates or four candidates, then you can recommend them a good moderator. Okay?
Yeah, certainly. Depend with the one.
for the debate. So here we are with the next question. Okay, the next question will give you some insight into Sangeet's personal contacts. If Sunny Leone was prepared to become a brand ambassador for your club, then for which project would you consider her?
Wow, that's exciting. Certainly not women empowerment. Anything else but women empowerment. Then what? She will be a good person for raising the funds. Whether she uses her talent or not, that's left to her discretion. But yeah, she could be a good candidate for the project, for collecting the funds for projects. That's what I'll use her for.
Excellent. Well done. So the day Sunny Leone becomes a member of his club, I would like to apply to your club. So please don't forget your good friends. And now for some dreaming. We are allowed that also once in a way, right? If I were to give you $50,000, that's why I said dreaming, for which project would you like to use it?
Can I use it for my home project? No. You want a service project?
Rotary project.
Okay. See, I would like to use it for vocational training. See, distributing money just like that, what happens is sometimes we end up creating parasites. They expect money every time. Something happens, give me money, give me money. That should be eradicated. We should create some system so that this money can be used to create talent in the youth. So they become self-sufficient and they can support themselves and their family. And it should be stretched over a longer period of time. That's the way it should be.
Right, very well said. So here we are looking at a Rotarian who is currently an Alpha president who wants to build into the future, which is very, very important for nation building, for Rotary building, and our own self-development as Rotarians. Right? We all know that Modi hai, to mumkin hai. Tell us one achievement of Modi that you would like to replicate in your club. Now, Lalit Modi, Naren Modi, Sangeet Modi, up to you.
Well, let's try and see what Narendra Modi is doing, our dear Prime Minister. The biggest thing which I have liked about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. See, that is so relevant to our Rotary world also. See, every year we have so many members coming in, so many members leaving out. So we should make an effort to create a bigger pool of members. What that will help us doing is bigger pool of money. That's what Modi ji has done. Bigger taxpayer base, bigger GST payer base. Similarly, let's create more donor base and more people like-minded people who can help us join hands to make this world a better place to live. So that's what I would do. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
Fantastic. Well said, Sangeet. So that, my dear Rotarian friends, was Sangeet Modi, Alpha President of the Rotary Club of Mumbai Royals. And what he has to say has a lot of consequence for all of us, right? We want to build the organization. We need to focus on social work. We have to develop ourselves. We need to get rid of all the junk and the dirtiness that is there in the district, in our minds and in our workplace, and make the world a better place through Rotary. So well done, very well done, Sangeet. Thank you very much for being so honest and candid with us. And my dear Rotarian friends, thank you very much for watching Alpha Bytes, yet another episode. A big thanks to DG Sandeep Agarwala and Project Coordinator Dr. Manish Motwani